the median, make sure you first arrange your data in ascending order. That is the first step. Then after that, you look for the median position, okay, using your general formula, and then identify which median it is, okay? But as it stands here, I've given you the general rule for finding any quarter. So we'll look at it from the quarter perspective, where we can look at the third quarter, the second quarter, and then the first quarter, in addition to the median, okay? Good. So let's take some examples. The first example here is, as it is here, let's take it on the whiteboard and then solve it from there. Okay. So we want to find the median, okay, for the given data set. So we'll have, let's say 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 4. Let's say 5 here, 6 here. We have 2 here, and then 3. Right. Let's just add one more, another 3 here. Okay. Maybe 4. Let me make it 4. Good. So we want to find the median of this data set. How do we do that? Now, like we said, step 1 is to what? To arrange the given data in ascending order. Okay. So in our step 1, we arrange the given data. So as we see, okay, 2 is the smallest value. There is another 2, okay, somewhere here. There's another 2 in the data set. This is it. So we indicate that 2 also. So we have 2, 2. We have 3 3s. So 3, 3, and another 3. Then we have 4 of the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have a 5 followed by a 6. Let's be sure we've captured all the observations. So that's 3, 6, 9, and 11. 3, 6, 9, and 11. Okay. So we've arranged the given data sets, okay, in ascending form. What next? We have to find the median position. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the formula I gave to you is a general formula for quartiles, okay? And let me explain that to you. When we talk about a quartile, quart means into 4. Okay, so let's say we have the given data set. We have the minimum data and then the maximum data. Okay, good. So for quartiles means we divide the whole data set into 4 equal halves. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. When we do that, this first part will be there. The first, you see, it's 1 over 4, 1 over 4, 1 over 4. Let me put it that way. Good. So we divided into 4. So this is a quartile. This is another quartile. This is another quartile. This is another quartile. 1 over 4 is the same as well, 25%. Okay, good. So we call this the first quartile. The first quartile. Okay, is the first quartile. So quartile means into 4, right? So first quartile. This is the second of the quartile. And this is the third of the quartile. Okay. So this means the first 25, the second 25, the third 25, and then the last 25. Okay. Now you realize that the second quarter, which is the one in the middle of your division, is the first 50%. Okay. So 50% on the left and then 50% on the right. So we call the second quartile the median. Median means middle number. So the second quartile also is what? Another name for it is what? The median. Okay, the median. Okay. So for the median, when you are finding using the quartile value, now let me just go back to that formula. We said you find the quartile value using the formula R/4, okay, into bracket what? N plus 1. Now the R we are talking about here, okay, is the value for the quartile. So if it is the first quartile, then it means that the formula will be what? For first quartile, the formula will be 1. Means first quarter R will be 1. Second quarter R will be 2. Third quarter R will be 3. Okay. So if it's first quarter, it will be 1/4 into bracket what? N plus 1. If it's the second quarter, then R will be what? 2/4 into bracket what? N plus 1. If it is third quarter, then it will be what? 3/4 into bracket N plus 1. Okay. Now, because we are dealing with the second quarter, the second quartile is also the median. So this formula will be what? 2/4 into bracket N plus 1 position. Okay, good. So let's undo some of these things. Okay. And then go back to our solution. So in step 2, we find the median position. So the median position is given as, or is given by what? That is R/2. R is 2 because we are dealing with median. Median is the second quarter. So R/2. So that will be 2/4. Okay, times what? Into bracket. Now our N here is, or let me first write the formula. So that's R/4, okay, times N plus 1. Okay, good. So this means we are going to do R is 2 because we are dealing with the second quarter. So 2/4 times our N here is the number of data sets or observations. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so N is 11 plus 1. Okay, good. And then when we compute this, this will be equal to 2/4 is half, which is 0.5. Okay, 2/4 is half, 0.5 into bracket 12. Okay, now 0.5 times 12 is equal to what? Is equal to 6. Okay, good. But don't forget, this is the position. So we are talking about the sixth position, not number 6. Okay, we're talking about the sixth position. Good. So let's look at the final step. So step 3 is to go and find the number in the sixth position of your arranged data. So let's go there and see, and then identify the sixth value. So that will be, okay. So that will be, this is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Okay. So the seat number in the data set is what? 4, right? So our seat number is what? Is 4. So our median is equal to what? Is equal to 4. Okay, let's take example 2. Okay, so we want to find the median. Let's find, bring it up a bit. So we want to find the median for the data set. Let's say 5, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 6, 5, 5, 7, 8. Then we have 10. Okay. So in our solution, the first step will be what? So step 1, we have to arrange the data in ascending order. Okay. So we have 5, we have another 5, we have a third 5, we have a 7, we have another 7, we have a third 7, we have 8, 8, 8, we have 9, and I think we have 10. Okay, so let's see. 5s are 1, 2, 3. 7s, no, we have 6. We omitted the 6. We have 6 here. Okay, then followed by 1, 2, 3 7s, 3 7s, followed by 3 8s, and then 1 9 and 1 10. Okay, so in all 3 6 9 12, 3 6 9 12. Okay, so we've captured all our data sets in ascending order. Now let's go to step 2. So step 2 here is what? Find the median position. The median position is given as what? Now we know the median is the second quartile. Okay, so we just know it is 2/4. Okay, into bracket what? Now our number of observations here is 3 6 9 and 12. They are 12, so that n is 12 plus 1. Okay, for those of you who didn't get that step, the counting of the n is just the number of your data points. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, so that is how come we got a 12. Okay, so we have formula there. Let's continue. Okay, so this position will be equal to 0.5. 2/4 is 0.5 times 13. Okay, now 0.5 times 13, 13 divided by 2 will give us what? That's 6.5. Okay, so this will be equal to what? 6.5. But don't forget, it is a position. Okay, so it's a 6.5 position. This means the 6.5 position. 6.5. Okay, that is what it means. So that should tell you that is not the median. Okay, cool. So now let's find the median itself. So what then is the median? So that will be step 3. So in step 3, we have to find the median. The median, we said, is the 6.5 position. Okay, so this is how it looks like. It will be, we find the 6th position: 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, So this is the sixth position, right? And then a half between the sixth and the seventh, meaning that you add the eighth, the number in the eighth position, okay, plus the number in the seventh position, and divide by what? And divide by 2. Okay, so that will be halfway between those two numbers, which will be 7. Okay, so you add the number in the sixth position to the number in the seventh position and divide by 2. That will give you your median. Okay, now there is a general way of doing this, which applies not to just a median but to any quartile at all. Good. Now let's look at that general procedure. What is the general procedure? It says that if you want to find this at the median, okay, you first find the sixth value, the value in the sixth position, okay, and then apply the half. So it's like this. Go and find the sixth position. It was 7. We had 7. Sorry, let me type this one here. So that would be the number in the sixth position was 7. Okay, plus, you see, 6.5. So plus the half of the interval between the sixth and the seventh. So that will be 7 minus 7. Okay, good. And 7 minus 7 is 0. So 0.5 times 0, which is this side. Just a moment. This is equal to what? This goes to 0. Okay, so 0.5 times 0 goes to 0, which means our final answer is still going to be 7. Okay, that is the general approach for doing this. But for median, when it comes to median, you can just add the two numbers and divide by 2. Okay, but the general approach for any quartile is to use this formula. Okay, good. Now we've gone through 2 examples. Let's see if we have any questions to answer. Let's try these examples. We want to find the median for the given data sets. Okay, so try these 2 for me. Document all steps because I will take each step when we are discussing it.
It says so the first one.
Okay,
We are in them in ascending order.
So step 1, ascending order. So let's go.
7, 7. 8, 9, 9, 9. 9, 10, 10. 11, 11. 12, 12, 30, 15.
Okay. Next step.
Next step. We are looking for the position.
Yeah.
So to be 2/4 into bracket 10 plus 1. $5.5.
Are you sure it's 10?
Yes.
Data seems to be more than that. So 1,
Hey,
2.
oh, sorry. I was talking about the second one. It's 15.
15. Okay.
Yes. Which is 8.
Okay, so that's 0.5 times 8. So the answer will be 8.
Yes, that's size 8.
Okay, so that's 8th position. Okay, step 3.
We are looking for the 8th position.
So the median.
Which is
so we go and count. So when we count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the 8th position is
10.
Yeah, so the median is equal to 10. Okay, thank you very much. Let's have somebody else take us through the second solution. Thank you, Bismarck. So let's have someone else take us through the next solution. Another person take us through second. Okay, fine. So we have Noah. I think Noah, we've heard from you. Let's take Wise. So Wise Enam. Step 3 will count the 5th position. Let's go and look for the 5th position. That will be this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 5th position is
we count the
then
7.
Yeah.
Then we add the 7 the 6th position to which is 7.
Very good. So that will be 7 minus half into brackets.
Divide them by 2.
Position minus the 5th position.
So
okay. This will be 7 minus 7 is 0. So this will be 7 minus 0, which is equal to 7. Or like we said, another way of doing that is to add the number in the 5th position and the number in the 6th position and then divide by 2. So that could be 7 plus 7 divided by what? 2, which will be 14 over 2, which is what? 7. So our median is 7. Good. Thank you all for your contributions.
7.
Good. Thank you.
Which is 7? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Welcome, sir.